Hello, friends. This is Daniel from Read Rothbard.com, and this is a brief walkthrough overview of Tom Woods' Liberty Classroom. Now, Tom Woods is the man that you see on your screen, and before I get into the tour, let's take a quick look at the story behind Tom and how he created the Liberty Classroom. So Tom graduated from Harvard University, and he managed to keep his sanity. It wasn't easy. One of his professors had required him to buy his books from a store called Revolution Books. The communist mass murderers of the 20th century adorned the walls, and he refused to do it. Every night at dinner, there were people selling the Workers' Vanguard, an openly communist newspaper, outside the dining hall. Tom debated them, but as you can imagine, it was pretty hopeless. Tom wound up graduating with a degree in history with high honors. He went on to get his PhD from Columbia University. But you know what? He had to learn an awful lot on his own. There were plenty of non-PC history he was never going to learn in that Harvard classroom. And this is a major reason people educate their children at home. They want them to learn the truth. And America's universities, not to mention our high schools and junior high schools, aren't exactly the best source for that. Nearly 5 years ago now, Tom decided to fight back. He created Liberty Classroom, where people can learn the real history and economics they won't get in traditional school. And as you know, the election has brought around the crazies, and you no doubt want to win all those debates you're getting dragged into on Facebook or over the Thanksgiving dinner table. But do you find that although you know that you're right, you just don't have the information you need at your fingertips? Well, no longer. Never lose another debate. Liberty Classroom has 17 courses, and they're always adding more. And there's Q&A forums where you can get all of your questions answered by some of the smartest, most accomplished scholars in the Liberty movement. So you can become a better debater, even while driving in your car, as you can download the MP3 files to your phone or other device so you can play it in your car. And for Black Friday, Liberty Classroom is offering its biggest sale of the year. Now, I'm going to go through the overview here, but do check it out on Black Friday. They're going to have the best savings of the entire year. And you also get entered in to win a Pebble Smartwatch from us at Read Rothbard. So, the universities have become a propaganda factory, and now you can fight back using Tom Woods' Liberty Classroom. Now on with the tour. So as you can see, this is the sales page for Tom Woods' Liberty Classroom, and I'm just going to scroll down a little bit and give you a brief look at all the professors running down on the left-hand side, and then some of the features that they talk about in promoting this site. Here's a list of the courses: the American Revolution, U.S. History, Western Civ, a bunch of economics, constitutional history, the ideas behind freedom and libertarianism. And as you can see, the top professors in the Liberty movement are your guides. And so you'll be able to learn at your own pace. Each of these presentations is available in an audio and a video format, complete with PowerPoint-style presentations that can be downloaded. You can also have a corresponding reading with each of the lessons. And generally, you do the lessons one per day. And there's a series for each of these courses, and many of them go for what would be similar to a semester's worth. So here's a list of all the courses, and I'm just going to click through and scroll, and you'll see there's the President's Best to Worst, Mythology and Western Civ, How Freedom Settled the West, History of Political Thought 1 and 2, an overview of Keynes and Keynesianism, which is basically the garbage that you get taught in most schooling in college, Constitutional History, Introduction to Logic, U.S. History, and Austrian Economics, Western Civ, and all of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Austrian Economics. This one's taught by Professor Jeff Herbner, and here's just a brief overview of, or still a syllabus of the course contents. Each of these is a hyperlink that goes to an individual page that has the video, and also you can download the audio. Now, quick tip for you guys, I download the entire thing down to my phone and then play it with me in the car or on a recent business trip. I went to Minneapolis, and I had Tom or one of his professors in my ear the whole time, and it was great. And the other cool thing about that is there's in the audio player free, or music player free is what it's called, you have a feature where you can actually speed up the content and play it back even faster. So I bumped that up to 1.5 or 1.7 speed, and Tom's in there. He sounds like a chipmunk, moving along with me as I'm cruising around, checking out the sites, and walking around. So that is a brief look at the Austrian Economics first video lesson. Now I'm going to just click through a couple of the other things that are available. They've got free samples, and I'll probably end up posting some of these to the Read Rothbard website and also the readrothbard.com Facebook page. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. So you can get a sample of what the lessons are like, so you can get a flavor and get an idea. Now, like I was saying, this Friday, Black Friday, it's going to be the biggest sale of the year. And you can find out more about it at readrothbard.com/Liberty Classroom. And you can also go directly to Liberty Classroom, but if you click through my link, then I get an affiliate commission. And again, we don't promote anything that we don't use ourselves. So this is something that I use personally, and I fully vouch for it. Tom and the other professors, his gang of liberty-minded folks, are excellent at what they do, and I fully recommend it. So here's a little bit of the FAQ, and one of the nice things is you can share this with your kids. It can be a great supplement to homeschooling, and just a great way to get truthful and factual information that isn't from the leftist bent that is in the government schooling program. As you know, most professors lean left. They're rather socialist. And, they always say, follow the money. So if you follow the money, when it comes to government schools, where does the money come from? Obviously, the government, and they have to take it from you and me to support that. Well, what do you think the lessons are going to be? That that's a bad thing? Of course not. They're going to want to perpetuate and support their system. So this is a way to break away. So like it says on the screen here, you can defend libertarianism, advocate for the free market, and win any political or economic debate with clueless leftists. And it's a great deal going on this Black Friday weekend. The normal price is just 24 cents a day. This will be even less, and I highly encourage you to take advantage of it. So again, this is Daniel from ReadRothbard.com. I appreciate you joining me for this brief walkthrough of Tom Wood's Liberty Classroom. You can check out more at ReadRothbard.com/Liberty Classroom. Thank you very much.